guys, it's Anna. Sorry I've been gone. I've actually been really, really sick, which is why my voice is not 100% right yet. But it was gone for a while there, so there would be no reviewing as there would be no speaking. So I am back, and I do have some films to review. So I'm going to get started today by talking about Thor Ragnarok. Now, I know I'm kind of on a Marvel kick as the last several reviews I've done have been Marvel films, but Thor came out and I had to go see it. So I was really anticipating this film. I really like where they've been going with Thor, but at the same time, I was looking for a little bit of a change. Thor's been kind of boring. He's a very interesting and fun character, especially in the comics, and the films he's come across very serious. And I was kind of a little afraid the film would be too serious. And I just don't want that from Thor. I think he's a fun, goofy character, and I think that putting that into the film and having him play in more with Loki being the god of mischief would be more interesting. So I had my fingers crossed when I walked into the theater, and I didn't stop laughing. It was hilarious. It was absolutely hilarious. I think cutting his hair was a good choice. He looks really good now. I think the addition of having him play off Banner more was really interesting as well. I'm not going to give away any spoilers here as much as I can because I really want you guys to see this for yourself. So that's going to be really hard because literally I got out of it and I was like, I need someone who's seen it to talk to me. Because there's so many interesting things that happen in this film that tie in with other films, but also give you a lot of backstory on a few other characters that you didn't know as much about. I was kind of sad not to see Sif. I'm not sure what the reason was behind that. I'm sure somebody maybe in the comments could let me know why we didn't get to see Sif in this movie. But adding Valkyrie in to sort of replace her, I think was a really good idea. Valkyrie is a very interesting character, and she's flawed, so that works in well with Thor's own flaws himself. Loki is another central character again, which is just perfect. I think Marvel gets it that we almost want to go to these movies to see Loki more than Thor. And honestly, there's a little piece of me that was that way too. I was like, yay, Loki again. But this time, Hemsworth really knocked it out of the park, really brought Thor to life in a fun and entertaining way. He's quippy, he's goofy, he makes mistakes, he's fun to watch. So I think that they kind of brought it more to the Loki side, knowing that's what we want, and they did a great job of it. They really did. God, I want to give you guys spoilers so bad, but I'm not going to do it, I swear. Having Hulk talk was interesting because I was confused a bit how he was going from pretty much being minimalistic in speech to actually carrying on a conversation with someone else while in Hulk form. And just a small spoiler, not really, I'm not going to call this a spoiler, but he'd been in Hulk mode for 2 years. When this film takes place. So that kind of gives you an idea of how he would have evolved like that. He's been Hulk for a long time, not Banner. So I think that's why he's able to speak in that form more clearly because he's been in it longer. So Helena is a great villain. She really is. She would remind you a lot of Loki. Which could be what they were going for. I don't know. But Cate Blanchett is one of my personal favorites. I don't know that I've seen a movie with her in it that I've been disappointed in her performance. She's an amazing actress. So getting her obviously was a star in my world. So she nails it. She's great. She's entertaining. She's got good motivations. But she's not even the central story as much as it's Thor it's still that progression with Thor and also with Loki and their brotherly relationship and how messed up it is. But it also, you start to see more of the sibling stuff from them in this one. The, more that, brotherly, not necessarily hatred, but brotherly competition. And also them going through the emotions of what they've been through together over the last several years. With losing their mother and Loki's very bad decisions and, why he was doing what he was doing. Um, and I think that that really helps them both grow as characters. And I even more so now want to see what happens with Thor. I really think this Thor Ragnarok was kind of like Captain America's Winter Soldier, that really progressed this character forward in a way that gave us a lot of like heart with the character. We more attached with them. I really found myself going, okay, now what's Thor gonna do in Infinity War? More so than I am with some of the other characters that I used to be going, what's gonna happen to so and so? Thor's always been in the back of my mind, but now with his relationship with Loki and Valkyrie and Heimdall, I really want to see how they play into what happens in Infinity War. So very excited. Really loved Thor Ragnarok. I really recommend it. Even if you didn't like the previous two Thor movies, I think you will like this one. So give it a shot. Let me know your thoughts on the comic. Let me know which of the Marvel characters is your favorite and which Marvel movie is your favorite. Because I'm going to put this one in my top 5. So I want to know what you guys are thinking about this. So let me know in the comments. And until next time, oh wait, I'm sorry, I didn't give you guys a rating. I'm sorry, I was so busy chatting, I didn't even remember. Anyway, you guys can tell probably by the way I'm talking. It's a 5 out of 5 for Thor Ragnarok. So go out and enjoy it. Let me know what you think. And until next time, have a great week.